Welcome back to Clean with Kate. It's Saturday morning and I need to get a bit of zone work done. I'm just waiting for the washing machine to finish. I've had to wash the dog harnesses, which is a bit of a pain. But I'm going to give myself some time. I want to get a few jobs done on my zone work. I've got all the science projects out the fridge, but I want to give the fridge a good clean. I want to clean the coffee machine area and I want to bleach the sink. So I'm just going to, while I'm waiting for the washing machine to finish, I thought you might like to join me for some zone work. I've also been doing a little bit of decluttering. So I've got lots of old sunglasses here, which were really dusty. So I've given them all a really good wash. I'm going to check them over. I'm going to keep a couple of pairs. I have to wear prescription sunglasses now, so I can't wear any of these. But we have a hot tub, and when my children visit, they like to use the hot tub. And if it's sunny, they often borrow sunglasses. I probably don't need to keep this many pairs, so I'm going to declutter at least 3 pairs of sunglasses, maybe more. Anyway, and they have their own sunglasses. My daughter does. Anyway, the boys borrow sunglasses sometimes. Anyway, I'm not going to get distracted. I'm going to set a timer. I've also got some new bleach to try. I normally buy the supermarket's own brand, but I treated myself to some Domestos White Sparkle this week. Anyway, let's get going. I think I might start by bleaching the sink so you can see the results, hopefully, by the end of the video. See how it's worked. So as you can see, this is an antique sink. It's probably 100 plus years old. It came with the house. We actually dug it up in the garden and we reinstated it into the house, but it's really stained and damaged, and when I'm in zone 2, I always give it a bleach. So I'm going to pop lots of bleach in. I'm going to have to put quite a bit in because it hasn't been done for at least a month. And now I'm going to run some hot water. You know, sometimes I also, I'm going to step back so that it gets splattered in bleach. Maybe I should have run the water first. But this is if you start the FlyLady system, the first task that she gives you to do is actually to bleach your sink. And it's amazing how rewarding it can be and how well it works. And I'm also going to bleach my brush. So while that's filling up, I mustn't let it overflow. I'll end up with bleachy water all over the floor. I'm just giving it a little bit of an agitate to get it going, to start it off. I can't bleach my sink every day because we have a clargester, which is a private sewage treatment plant. And if I use bleach too often, it would not work. It would kill all the bacteria in the clargester. So I have to be very sparing with bleach. It would be quite nice to use it every day on this sink. It would definitely benefit from it, or certainly a couple of times a week. I'm also going to pour some of the water down this drain. That sometimes gets smelly. See down there? So actually I could do with a little jug to do that. I'm going to pop the brush in because I want to bleach the brush. Let's see if I can get a little jug to just pour some down the drain with. Just going into the pantry. Which one shall I use? Golly, I've got rather a lot of jugs in here. I'll use that little one. That's just right. I've just been writing next week's to-do list. Do you feel like you have a never-ending to-do list at this time of year? But you know what? We've cracked through some frogs today, which is always a really good feeling. We had a menu we had to put in for a Christmas meal, and my husband's just doing that. We're doing a water change on the hot tub because the children will want to use the hot tub over Christmas, so they want it really nice and clean. I think he's cleaning the lid as well. So that's the job we've been putting off for a while. Right, I've put lots of the bleachy water down the drain now. So that'll freshen that up. Sometimes it starts to get smelly, the drain, particularly in summer, that can be a problem. I'm also going to bleach my dishmatic. That might as well go into the hot bleachy water. My water's not actually very hot. It's hot, it's warm, but it's not as hot as I like. I'm going to switch that off now. I'm in there, I've done my morning routine, I'm dressed to lace up shoes, and I've got a Christmas pin on. I've also got a bucket of hot soapy water. I've added some, Zoflora to it. Disinfectant, not too much. Golly, I need to put some hand cream on later. And I'm going to start on my fridge while that's going. Did I actually switch the timer on? Yes. So I've already used 3 minutes. Just getting the bleachy water done. Right, I'm going to start with the outside of the fridge. Just give that a once over. It won't take very long because I do that every week as part of weekly home blessing, so it never gets bad. And then I'm going to go inside the fridge. So the fridge is pretty empty at the moment. There's not much in there that I need to get on with, but it's a really good opportunity when the fridge is fairly empty like this to give it a proper clean. Sometimes I use bleach, but I don't usually have to. And also to see what's in there. I've got some broccoli here, which definitely doesn't look great. When was it supposed to be eaten by? I don't know how long that's been in there, but you know what? It doesn't look good. It's gone yellow. So I think that needs to go out. There's also bacon in here. Well, I don't know when that was bought. Some apples. They would make very good applesauce because they're quite overripe. They are cooking apples out of the garden. They're the last of the cookers. We have our own apple trees. We didn't get many apples this year, but that is the last of them, I think. I'm going to keep those because those very overripe cooking apples do make really good applesauce. There's a red wine stock paste. I don't know if that even needs to be refrigerated. Best before August 2025. That's probably okay. I should probably keep that. Whoops. What else? I'm just going to wipe these trays out because I've got the bleach in the sink. I suppose if they were really dirty, I could pop them in the bleach, but I don't think they need to go in the bleach. This is my little fridge. I've got 3 fridges. Oh my goodness, I've got 3 fridges to clean. That's a lot of fridges, but at this time of year, having a lot of fridges comes in really handy, but I do need to keep them clear because over Christmas, there's always a lot of stuff going in the fridges. So I really want to keep on top of them. Really, maybe I should have used the tripod for this, but actually I don't think you would have been able to see much more if I'd used the tripod. Oh, golly. This is one of the jobs that this is one of my least favourite jobs actually. Do you know, I'm not going to clean that vegetable tray out because there's a lot of vegetables in this that we need to use. I think we need to use them up actually. Probably tomorrow we'll cook a big roast dinner and use up all those veg, and then any leftover I'll cook all the veg, or Mike will. Mike's the cook. But if we use all the veg up, it means then we can go out and buy fresh veg for Christmas. And we'll have a nice empty fridge to put them in. So if we cook all the veg tomorrow with our roast dinner, then we can make, oops, I nearly went in the bleachy sink. We can make soup with the leftovers. Right. So have I cleaned that shelf? I can't remember. I think I have. Yes. I've got a creme fraiche here, which I think needs to go out. Let me just check the date on that's good. What else have I got in here? I just need to reorganise. Just checking the dates on things in case any of it needs checking out. They need using quite quickly. The date on those is 20th of December. I don't think, does the lemon need to be in the fridge? Probably not. I think I'll put the red wine paste in here as well. Right, I'm taking the lemon out. I'm getting the cloth back out the bucket. I might ask Mike what he thinks about the broccoli. My gut feeling looking at the broccoli is it's well past its best. Right, that's a little bit of duck skin off last night's dinner. That's for the puppies. Let's see if I can get under there. But just cleaning this with this sort of solution of Zoflora and soap, it just thoroughly freshen up the fridge. So get any sort of unpleasant smells out of the fridge. I usually give the fridge a quick wipe out each week, but when I'm on a zone work, I'll give it a more detailed clean. I am going to need to tackle that vegetable drawer tomorrow. Right, look, golly. Okay, this shelf definitely needs a proper clean out. We've got some pate here and some cheese. Those have only been bought this week, so I know they're in date. Right, and that creme fraiche hasn't even been opened. Do you know what? I'm going to get a Tupperware container just to pop these things in while I am sorting out the fridge. Then I can put them on the shelf and move them around easily. So they can go down there for now. I'm going to get some of these condiments into the door. Do you know, I have absolutely no idea. It's blackberry jam. My husband makes jam, but that's not labelled. It's probably really nice blackberry jam. That needs to be eaten. Let's check. We've got lots of butter here, which has got really long dates on it. So I'm just going to clean this butter shelf. Oh my goodness. You can see why cleaning out the fridges are one of those jobs, isn't it? Does anyone enjoy cleaning out the fridge? It's been on my to-do list all week. I thought if I don't do it today, I'm not going to do it. I'd like to do it while we're in the right zone. All right, let's put the butters there for a minute. I've got another Tupperware container to put the butters in. Let's see if I can squeeze everything into that one. No, I can't. Let's put them on that shelf. Just want to go through these condiment shelves, and then I can put all the condiments in. I hope you can see what I'm doing. If not, you might be better listening and just getting in your fridge. I'm doing it with me. Or have you already done yours? Are you ahead of me? You probably are. I am a little slow this year. This week rather. Right, what's that? Harissa paste. Oh golly, that's spilt in the drawer. My husband loves harissa paste. But you know what? I don't know how long that's been in there. Maybe it needs to go. I probably should check with him first before I get rid of that. It looks like it's been open a while. I don't know how long things like that keep, because it's not something I really eat. I think he uses it when he's cooking. I need to ask him about that broccoli. My gut feeling is bin. What would you do with the broccoli? Do you think it's still edible or not? I think it came in with one of the meals. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a use by date on it. I think that's probably compost. Right, I can see that I need to get into the back of this this shelf. I can see it's got something has spilt at the back of this shelf. And I need to get on top of it. Oh no, my 10-minute timer's going already. That cannot be right. Oh my goodness, how does cleaning out the fridge take so long? It's just really awkward. I think getting down in this position is really awkward as well. Do you know, I haven't finished. I'm going to give myself a little bit longer. I'm going to reset it. I'm going to clear it and give myself an extra 5 minutes. So it's a 15 minutes to clean out my fridge, isn't it? I've only done one of them. But this is the worst one. The others are pretty good. This is the fridge. This is the working fridge, I would say, in our house. The one that gets the messy things in it. A lot of the other fridges don't have as much messiness in them. Right, let's move these condiments. What are those even? Capers. What's that? Earl Grey marmalade. I think that was a gift from my son to my husband for his birthday. It was only recently, so it should be very usable. That's probably out of date. It's the 14th today. I think that probably needs to go. What else have we got? I was hoping to do the coffee machine as well. Might have to give myself extra time for that. Whoops. What's that? Vegetable stock paste. Is it in date? August 2025. Yes, it is. Let's put it in there with the little bits and bobs. Lemon curd, I think. Is it homemade lemon curd? Maybe. That's just oil in there, so that can go. I think my husband was using it, but I think it could go, so I'm going to get rid of that. I don't think he's used it for a while. Well, hopefully my washing machine is finished. Jam. And, my husband, I know it. This is garlic. My husband grew, and he's put it in oil to make it easier to use. I think it makes it milder as well, he seems to think. Okay, I'll leave that there because he is using that regularly. Good. Good, that's a lot better. You can see the difference it makes. And actually, I've gone through. I can see what I've got in here. I know we don't need to buy cheese. Could do with putting that in a different Tupperware container, actually. And the pate can stay in there. The butter can go in here. So we know we've got 3 things of butter. We do not need to buy butter. What else have we got in here? I need to talk to you about the Earl Grey marmalade because that needs probably to be used. Mango chutney, jam, more marmalade. A pretty old looking thing of marmalade that I don't know when got opened. Sorry, jam. I better talk to you about that one. And you know, while I'm in here, I might just wipe the floor down because I've managed to spill a lot of water while I've been cleaning the fridge on the floor. Let's just give the base of the fridge a quick wipe. And then I'll just quickly wipe the floor with this cloth because it's going into the bleaching solution after this. So I can just use it to whiz over where I spilt the water. Good. And then I'm going to pop it in the bleach. I always like to bleach my cloth on the same. I swear I nearly always do. My cleaning out my sink and my bleaching my sink, cleaning out my fridge and bleaching my sink on the same day. And sometimes I use the bleachy water to clean the fridge. Those two are looking pretty good, although I think I might need a new head on my Dishmatic. Let's pop that cloth in now for a good bleach. Let's rinse it off my hands. It's not very good for your skin, bleach or disinfectant. Right, luckily my skin is pretty tough. Good, I'm happy with that. My fridge is looking great and it'll smell great too. I'm going to get rid of the soap, this water, the bleachy soapy water, the disinfecting water. Oh, my washing machine's still going. What's happened in here? We've definitely had a spillage of some sort. Oh, I know. My husband, we walked the dogs before. This is why I'm washing their harnesses and everything's being washed. They had to have a bath. One of them rolled in something really offensive. We think it may have been a dead fish because we were walking them near a fishing lake. And I think there may have been a dead fish. Anyway, they rolled in it. One of them rolled it. And so we've had to wash them, wash everything. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I think that's my 1 minute warning. I don't know if I'm ready. Am I ready to take, let's have a look at the sink. Am I ready to take the bleach out? The longer I leave it, the better the effect will be. But I would like to show you the effect and how effective it is. So should we take the plug out now and see what it looks like? And so you can see how worthwhile it is doing this. My husband says he needs to reseal it. So if by magic, my beautiful clean sink will appear. So you saw the beginning, you saw what it looked like and how stained it was with tea and coffee and just life. You know, it's never going to be perfect, but it's a lot better. You see the difference it's made. Some of those black stains are actually damage to the sink, so I'm never going to get rid of those completely. But can you see how much whiter that sink is now? And there goes my timer. I'm going to put my cloth in the utility room. Switch the timer off. Better put the cloth down actually and rinse my hands before I get bleach on my phone and my pinny. I didn't get to the coffee area, so I'm gonna give myself a little break and deal with these, and then I'm gonna do the coffee area. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I now have a clean sink. Bye for now.